Welcome to Portugal, a land of rich culture, beautiful landscapes, decadent food, and warm-hearted locals. Today, we're winding through Porto's cobblestone streets to make your 48 hours here unforgettable, showing you exactly where to eat, what to see, and the hidden gems you cannot miss. And for the most magical experience in Porto, stay till the end because I'm spilling all the deets on São João, and trust me, you do not want to miss this. Let's dive in. Kick off your morning on a sweet note at what I swear might be the best pastry shop in Porto. Founded in 1896, this charming little gem is pure pastry heaven. Think golden, densely delicious croissants, traditional pastel de natas with the perfect amount of caramelized crispiness, and cakes that will make you want to book a one-way ticket to Portugal. These gorgeous yellow croissants aren't airy and flaky like France's, but rather sweet, dense, and absolutely decadent. Like a sweet brioche, but 10 times better. If you have one, I promise you will want another. Whether you're in the mood for a quick takeaway treat or a leisurely sit-down breakfast, this spot has you covered. If you do stay, please order a glass of their freshly squeezed orange juice. It's so good. I could go on and on about this bakery forever, but we've got a city to explore. Right across the street, you'll stumble into the heart of Porto's food scene. This historic, century-old market is a full-on sensory experience. Taking up an entire city block, it's buzzing with energy, history, and the freshest local flavors you can imagine. On the ground level, nearly 80 stalls overflow with vibrant produce, artisanal cheeses, pasta, and fragrant florals. Seriously, the flower stands here are so gorgeous and really reasonably priced. Speaking of flowers, my mom actually got me a bouquet from here for my birthday, and they were stunning. Look at what a beautiful job they did. My birthday! Upstairs, you'll find a handful of restaurants serving up authentic Portuguese dishes. It's the perfect spot to soak in some of the magic and history of everyday life in Porto. To truly step into Porto the right way, head down to the Riviera, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's absolutely buzzing with life. Think colorful riverside restaurants serving up classic Portuguese dishes, street performers filling the air with music, and boats zipping up and down the Douro River. Seriously, the extreme jet boat is wild to me. Is this something that you would go on? If it is, leave me a little boat emoji in the comments if you would do it. While there are plenty of boat tours on offer to choose from, I found that the best views of Porto are actually from across the river in Vila Nova de Gaia. To get there, make your way to one of Porto's most iconic landmarks. If you've seen dreamy photos of Porto, this is probably the bridge in them. Built in the late 1800s by an architect who was a partner of the Eiffel Tower's creator, it has that same dramatic ironwork charm that I absolutely love. This double-decker bridge is built for both cars and pedestrians, with cars sticking to the lower level and metros gliding across the upper level. How cool is that? For now, start your walk across the lower level and don't forget to pause in the middle for some stunning photo ops along the way. Once you cross over into Gaia, you'll find a gorgeous waterfront lined with street vendors selling everything from handmade jewelry, crafts, to roasted nuts, and buskers singing their talented hearts out. And the real highlight, the jaw-dropping views of Porto from this side of the river. Trust me, it's a must. For lunch, make your way over to this famous staple for hot dogs. You know it's legit when Anthony Bourdain gave it his stamp of approval. For just around $4.50, you'll get a traditional Portuguese hot dog, sliced into bite-sized pieces for easy snacking. I don't really eat hot dogs, but I actually ended up ordering 2 of these because they were so good. And if you're a beer lover, grab an ice-cold Superbock, Portugal's beloved beer proudly brewed right in Porto. It's the perfect local pairing. Once you're fueled up, head to the stunning Porto São Bento train station, right in the heart of the city. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is completely free to visit and an absolute must-see. Inside, you'll be greeted by more than 20,000 breathtaking blue and white hand-painted tiles with that gorgeous blue that we've all come to recognize, each one telling a story of Portugal's rich history. So be sure to get a good look. Next up, and just a short stroll away, is Porto's Time Out Market. It's actually right down the street. If you're familiar with the iconic Time Out Market in Lisbon, you'll recognize this concept. Think a curated food hall packed with top-notch local eats. Porto's version is a bit smaller than Lisbon's, but has a fantastic outdoor seating area. We actually spent a lot of time here last summer watching the Euros, and it was electric. When Portugal was playing, the energy was just unreal, being surrounded by locals cheering for their team. It was a memory that I will cherish forever. With more than 10 food counters to explore, you can grab a traditional sweet treat or dive into a full-on meal for dinner. Whatever you're craving, you'll find something for you. This is an ideal spot to unwind after a long day of exploring Porto's treasures. We're just meeting. Hi, welcome. I'm Gabriella, and I'm literally so happy that you're watching this video. My best friend and I have spent the last 3 years exploring Europe and the UK after quitting our full-time jobs to chase our travel dreams. After documenting basically everything, this channel is about bringing you along for the ride, sharing my favorite memories, must-visit spots, and all of the insider travel tea you didn't know you needed. So if you're obsessed with exploring new places, eating your way through cities, and making unforgettable memories, I'd be so grateful if you subscribed and gave a little thumbs up so that you can come along on all of our adventures. If there's one European country that nails breakfast, it's Portugal. Seriously, so many restaurants serve breakfast well into the evening, which is a dream for late risers like me, and the menus are packed with the perfect mix of sweet and savory options. If you've seen my other videos, you already know how much I love breakfast, so trust me when I say this is an important one. One of our go-to breakfast spots is Zenith. Their motto is brunch all day, every day, and honestly, I couldn't agree more. If you're craving a flavorful shakshuka, a refreshing acai bowl, or savory pancakes topped with eggs, mushroom, and cheese, okay, trust me on this one, it's delicious. This place delivers. I got to celebrate my birthday here with my family last summer, which was such a special treat and memory, as well as watching England win their match in the Euros that day. It was pretty great. With a full belly, it's time to make your way to the next stop. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you've probably heard of this magical bookstore, often rumored to have inspired parts of Hogwarts. For over a decade, this breathtaking bookshop has been a must-see in Porto, thanks to its stunning stained glass, intricate woodwork, and spiral staircase that looks straight up out of a fairy tale. Seriously, look at this. Heads up, the lines here can get wild, so booking your visit in advance is definitely a smart move. Entry is about €8 per person, but you can use that as a voucher towards a book purchase inside. For a dreamy way to spend the rest of your afternoon, take a slow stroll down to one of the most beautiful parks in the city. This magnificently manicured park is the perfect spot to wander, take some gorgeous photos, and soak in those breathtaking Porto views from every angle. Oh, and fun surprise, you'll find chickens, roosters, and peacocks roaming freely here. Because why not? Also, do you know that peacocks can fly? Because I sure as heck did not, and was so surprised to see a peacock sitting so high up in this tree. As you wander back into town, soaking in Porto's dreamy, colorful architecture, you might start craving a little snack. I know I would be. Enter the one and only, okay, technically there are 3 locations in Porto, home to some of the best pastel de nata in Portugal. What makes this place extra special, you actually get to watch master pastry chefs craft these little bites of heaven right in front of you. It is mesmerizing and they're completely delicious. Even if custard desserts aren't usually your thing, they're not mine either, these are an absolute must try. But pace yourself because you'll want to save room for dinner, and trust me, it's so worth it. Okay, I may have saved my favorite Porto staple for last. For dinner, head straight to Casa Guedes rooftop. Your taste buds will thank you the second you take a bite of their legendary sandwiches. With multiple levels, including an outdoor rooftop area, this spot is the place to dig into some serious comfort food. My top pick is the number 15 combo sandwich. Freshly made to order, this beauty is stacked with warm roasted pork, caramelized onions cooked in port wine, and soft, melty sheep's cheese. Are you drooling yet? When I say Sam and I ate this sandwich once in Portugal, I mean we ate it 30 times. No exaggeration, it's that good. If you're feeling more traditional, you can also try their take on Porto's famous meat, cheese, and sauce loaded sandwich. It's a serious feast. They also do pretty good desserts here, like their chocolate mousse. To end your gorgeous Porto trip on a high note, wander over to this rooftop bar. Perched above a hostel, this casual, laid-back rooftop spot is perfect for sipping drinks under the stars, soaking in those city views, and most nights enjoying some fun live music. It's the perfect way to wrap up 48 magical hours in Porto. Okay, we're back like I promised. If you want to experience Portugal like never before, plan your trip to Porto during the annual São João festival on June 23rd. Originally, the festival was created to honor St. John the Baptist and celebrate the fertility of the summer solstice. Talking to locals, we quickly realized that this isn't just any festival, it is the favorite holiday of the year. One of the most unforgettable parts of São João is the wish lanterns. You can buy these glowing beauties on the street for about $3 each and find the perfect spot to set yours off into the night sky. You might need a little help from a friendly local with a lighter, because we definitely did, but you'll be met with smiles and excitement from everyone around you. As the giant lantern floats up, the sky transforms into a glowing masterpiece. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced, and it's a moment I'll carry with me forever. You will straight up feel like you are in Rapunzel. Fireworks are going off like crazy, and then there are the plastic hammers. Yes, you heard that right. One of the best parts of São João is the tradition of bopping people on the head with squeaky plastic hammers. The streets are overflowing with live music, endless laughter, and people of all ages joining in on the fun. And for the celebrations, they don't stop until sunrise. Sammy and I fully embrace this tradition, bopping people on the heads while singing and dancing in the streets until daylight. And we are ready, cannot wait to go back this year.
Hey bird, hey brother.
If you ever get the chance to experience São João in Porto, go. I promise it is an adventure you'll never forget. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye!